know you're crazy, but I only wanna be with you. You think I'm shady cause I'm out here trying to make some moves, but it ain't like that. Just know that I'll be right back. I'll give you all my time just to let you know you're mine. It ain't nothing. Promise I'ma do it all to give you something. This love I got is only for you. You're my comfort, my future husband. I'ma give you all my heart, yeah, all of it, yeah. Baby, I know that I gotta come fix it. You the only nigga that I be missing. Swear I'm coming home to give you the business. Turn off my phone, it can leave me a message. I'ma just cover your body with kisses, kisses. Rub your body down, you know that I miss it, miss it.
What's going on, my kings and queens? We made it through Monday and part of Tuesday. Thank you, sweet baby Jesus. You know, last week, last year, last month, hell, even last night, doesn't matter. In the great words of my man Rafiki, it in the past. You can either run from it or learn from it. Along those same lines, I want to plant a seed today about reflection. Reflection is something that we rarely get to do. We're always in constant go mode, whether that be from working or cooking or taking care of the children or Facebooking or playing PS4 or whatever it is that takes your time. We have to be able to sit back and reflect over our past. And by doing this, it pays great dividends. It only takes like 5 minutes. 5 minutes, y'all. And we get a lot from it. You know, 3 things that you get from it. The first,
All right. Welcome to Happy Hour with Lito. I am your boy, you know what I'm saying, your host today. Today I got a special guest. You know what I'm saying, my man, actor, content creator, comedian. He do everything, you know what I'm saying? My guy, Don Wayne Flake Jr. What's up with you, bro?
What's up with it, Lito, man? Glad to be here, man.
For sure, bro.
Appreciate it. Grateful, man. I'm so grateful.
Bro, you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you coming on, you know what I'm saying, to the platform and everything. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, usually how I do, bro, like we just come on, we just have a conversation, you know what I'm saying, about any and everything, you know what I'm saying, life in general. And I, you know, with me being an advocate for mental health, you know what I'm saying, first and foremost, I want to ask you, you know what I'm saying, how you doing today? And also combine that with how have you been able to hold up through, you know, with everything that you're trying to do through the pandemic.
Definitely, man. Well, I'm doing good, man. Appreciate it mentally, you know, just life going through ups and downs always. We try to have more ups than downs. So just been trying to stay sane with that and everything, and just been doing a lot of meditating, a lot of just reading the Bible, just trying to stay grounded, man. Just definitely help my spirit get a lot stronger in this time, in this past year and everything. And just as far as this pandemic, just trying to and staying on top of things as far as just acting and different things. Like I said, I started putting more content out.
Okay.
Instagram, just to TikTok, just to, you know, keep the stores sharp.
Right, for sure. So how, like in Texas, you know what I'm saying, is it like down there was the pandemic like a lot worse than, you know, maybe we had up here? Because I know that we were shut down for a while. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, Texas was crazy because they talking about, man, they was opening stuff up. You know, we was like one of the first states to really open back up. We was like the gerbil of the states, and they was just like, hey, we're gonna test this out. We're gonna see how y'all feel. If people get sick, we'll address that, but we'll just keep
So it was
going.
business as usual, basically, in Texas.
Pretty much.
That's crazy, man. So for people who, you know what I'm saying, don't know your story, tell us a little bit about, you know what I mean, like yourself, as far as, you know, where you grew up, you know, leading up until, you know, you wanting to pursue comedy and acting and things of that nature.
Definitely. Well, I'm from Houston, Texas, and I'm still here. Uh, what as a youngster, my mom, she died when I was 5 years old and everything, so I didn't really get to form that connection with her and know too much. But just my aunts and stuff, they all raised me, and my pops, he was wilding, just doing everything out there. So that our relationship is better nowadays. And what I went to high school between here and Atlanta, back and forth, elementary, middle school, and high school. It's like how you go to all those schools in that time frame. So
Right.
did that. Then luckily, by the grace of God, my uncle, he was the president of Wilberforce, where up in Ohio, and he was like, "Come on up here." And I got to go to school, because before that it was like, I don't know what I'm going to do next. I don't know what's going on. So he brought me up there. I graduated, ended up working in a cool. It was all right for the time being, working with the government for like 10 years. But after a while, it was like, man, I'm tired of this suits and all this fake smiling and asking people how they doing when I don't really care. And it just sparked in me like, man, I want to do something else. I want to be more of myself. I want to get in touch with who I am, because I didn't really even know who I was. So I was always in that survival mode. Like, let me just go. I got to get it. I can't think about all that. And came to the point where it's like, all right, now, well, it's time to start looking at yourself. Now it's time to start exploring. And that's when I got into acting.
Word.
And it's like, oh, I like this a lot. Okay, let's pursue this. Let's keep on going. So
Word. So so you went to Wilberforce, of course, and then you went somewhere else though and got your master's, didn't you? Or your
yeah. Forgot all about that.
You got your master's. Is it so? Let me ask you, like what you majored in, was it in something that you could use to go like to help with your acting, or is it something totally different?
I really did help out with the acting as far as the business side, because I got my MBA.
Okay.
And that just helped me with marketing and understanding the business side better, making money, more opportunities with making money and stuff like that. Hadn't panned out yet, but
it's all right. It's it's a dream and you going after it, so that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
How are the opportunities as far as like, to be a part of, like, because since I've never been to Texas, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But how are the opportunities as far as, trying to get into that type of industry in Texas? Like, do they give you a lot of opportunities, or, how does that look like for you?
Well, it's a couple different opportunities, like more so on the stage side, on plays and different things, like some more focused on being in films and trying to do the Samuel L. Jackson thing and all that. So out here is a lot of plays, church plays type of things and stuff like that. But whatever it is, keep your tools sharp. So that's how it is.
I would have thought, bro, that you would have went back to the A if you was going to pursue your acting. Man. Because it's like crazy, you know what I'm saying? In the A, like you can.
Hey, Black Hollywood.
That's where you need to be at for real.
Man, that that that's where I was at first. When I first left Ohio, I went down there and then just ended up coming down here, making some dumb stuff. And can we cuss up? Can we?
Yeah, bro. This we good. We everybody hear this everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's you can curse if you want to, everything. So for sure.
Yes, I ended up coming down here and getting off the pad for a little bit, but that's my that's the goal, that's the dream, to get back to Atlanta so I can get back on my Black Hollywood type stuff. So
type shit. Do you got like a talent agent or anything like that right now? that you looking for?
Nah, none of that. None of that.
See, I
That's
got
all
a
I'm
phone
on.
number I'm gonna have to give you then. I know
Oh yeah,
somebody.
you know somebody?
Yeah,
Oh, let me find out.
that's what she you know what I'm saying? She specializes in trying to get you know, clients and getting them.
Wow.
Like she worked with Keith Robinson. I don't know if you know who he is.
Yeah, that comedian, right?
Yeah, he was in Dream Girls and
Okay.
35 and Ticking.
Okay.
He also sings. I didn't even know that. I'm trying to get him on my you know, on here so we can, you know what I'm saying, we can talk more about his music side, because he enjoys music probably more than he does acting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Wow. You know that's Kevin Hart's mentor.
Oh, Roy. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that'll be dope.
Yeah, for sure. So
Get Kevin Hart
she
on
looking
here.
for. I ran into her because I was, you know me, bro. I be talking and rubbing elbows with some important people.
Yeah.
I ran into her, you know what I'm saying, trying to get Crazy Bone on here, and he's coming on now. I got him, you know what I'm saying, you know, where he's being booked. But like, she was like, yo, if you got any people that's looking to, you know, try to get in on the acting or whatever, like send them to her, you know what I'm saying, and she gonna do what she can try to do for you. You know what I mean? So
Definitely.
for sure,
That's
I hit you with that for sure.
That's real, Kev. And congratulations on that, man. That's getting Crazy Bone and just all the people that you got. I remember you had
Yeah, bro.
Was it Omar Epps or his brother?
Omar Gooden.
Yeah, Omar Gooden.
Yeah.
And just everybody. I'm like, hell yeah, you doing it out here.
Man, it's by the grace of God, man. I just, you know what I'm saying, I'm able to talk to people, bro. That's just, you know, having an organic conversation with people, bro. That's all. Like, sometimes people just want you to care about their day or what, you know what I'm saying, what they're going through in life. And you know what I'm saying, and you know, with everybody, I ask everybody how they doing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's, you know, today, bro, like I lost one of my best friends a couple years ago because he, you know what I'm saying, he took his own life. You know what I'm saying? So when I see things on social media, people may be going through something, and you know, I know how it is. You know what I mean? So yeah, so that's why I always try to check on people, man, make sure everybody good. And I was like, yo, like I said, bro got, you know what I'm saying, like his content coming up. I said, man, let me get him on here, you know what I'm saying, so he can tell his story. That's important. You know what I'm saying? You never know who listening.
Definitely.
That's one thing that I realized, you know what I'm saying? So acting in comedy, is that something that you've always wanted to do? Or when did you develop like the love for even wanting to try it out?
So when I got with my ex, now I told her, I was like, yeah, I want to try out acting. I've been saying that for a couple of years. And one day, you know how them good women are. They push you like, okay, well, you said you want to do it. Here you go. So she found this class for me in Cincinnati, and ever since then, I was taking the trip like 2 times a week. It was about an hour and a half away, or however far it is from where we at here. And just started doing that, and then I did this monologue in class, and it was about this dirty pastor, and he was everybody was laughing. Like I knew I could cause a chuckle or something like that every now and then, but they were like, "Oh man, that's so good! You should do that on SNL or something, or you could have that on SNL." And ever since then, I was like, oh, well, maybe I should just try it out and see what comedy is about and see if I like that. I like the acting more than the comedy, because it just requires so much out of me. But I enjoy that's another way to express myself. So
right.
Definitely.
Word. So talk about some of the content that you do, like how you come up with like your characters and stuff.
So like this last character I had, the Sleep Champ, it was about I was actually watching the Floyd Mayweather Logan Paul. I couldn't watch the pay-per-view, so I was watching just the little lead up to it and everything. And it just started occurring to me like, oh, Floyd always talking about did 50-0 and I'm the greatest and all this and that. And stuff, and I'm always like, well, I don't want to talk about nobody. I don't want to I wanna just like be accepted. So
Right.
I'm like, okay, how else can I make this funny? Oh, and so I was like, oh, I'm gonna make him 0-50. Floyd 50-0. I'm make him 0-50, and he's still getting money from getting knocked out, and still everybody wanting to see that. So, and I just be thinking about different stuff like that, and then I'm always like that dirty pastor I was talking about. It was like pastors, to me they've always been performers. They've always made me laugh. I know they talking their stuff,
Right.
but I'm like, man, well, I know this dude, he probably didn't been in the back just banging out this chick or something. So let me give you the real. Let me talk about the real that I think it is. So
Right. Word. You got some other like characters you working on, or you gonna keep doing the sleep champ?
I'm still doing the sleep champ right now. I know I got more to come.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that the one that you've really gotten the most like, satisfaction of people like actually interacting and watching it out of?
I would have to say so. And it really what I've learned about just producing content and different things is like it just is about continuously feeding people, continuously feeding, and what hits off is what's gonna hit off. Like that, the sleep champ, I think in my mind, and you can tell me, but I've always been, I'm thinking, I'm like, man, this is too clever. This is not just a normal regular idea, because you see a lot of the jokes on social media is more like boom right there in your face. This one is you got to pay attention, you got to see it, and then it's like, oh, what the hell?
Right.
So it's like that and things. So I'm like, do you think that that's the case? Like it's very heady.
Yeah.
And it's gonna take people time to catch on, to understand what
you just when you do something like that, like staying consistent with it is the main thing. Just keep on like banging it out until you know what I'm saying? People gonna catch on to what you're doing.
Definitely.
For sure.
Definitely. And it's been the most involved one. It's been like, okay, well, let me get in the character. Let me think about these different scenes and stuff. And I didn't put the most work into it. And when I get 50 views on it or something, I'm like, what the hell? Come on now. I didn't.
Do you like do reels and stuff too on IG?
Man,
that's how you really get a lot of people to look at some of your stuff. Yeah. You gotta do reels like of like the same ones that you got right now. You can still put them in reels. So as long as you got them saved to your phone, put them in reels and like maybe add some background music. You can turn I like how they do the reels, so you can turn the music down and just have it, you know what I'm saying? Like where it's not drowning out everything you're saying.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely. You do the so you do a lot of reels and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just actually started learning more about it. So like, bro, I had like maybe like I really wasn't active on my other page, like for my for the podcast, you know what I'm saying? I really wasn't active on there outside of just posting like pictures. But now I started posting videos, like clips of videos and stuff like that, and the reels. And like I got like within like maybe 2 weeks, probably like 300 people, like as far as like that follow me, just from that. So if I stay consistent, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be up. You know what I mean? But I don't really pay too much attention about, you know what I'm saying, followers, because Jesus only had how many? 12.
Yeah.
You feel me? You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? It's cool if people, enjoy, want to follow you on social media and stuff like that. But like one thing I've learned about just podcasting, period, like, if one person hear you, it's enough. You know what I'm saying? Because you can change that one person's perspective on whatever, life choices, anything. It's so many people that, you know what I'm saying, that listen to podcasts and listen to people, period, every day. So like for myself, like I've only been doing this it just came about, it's almost a year. I got like over 2,000 listens on one platform alone. That's not even including Spotify. Apple, Google, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just on one alone, I got over 2,000 listens. So you just think about how many people have heard me talk to different people, and you know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro.
Did you think that would be the case in the beginning, or how did you feel
Honestly,
when it
I
started?
didn't, man. I just was doing it just to, it was pandemic time. Like, you know, everybody was doing it. And I always wanted to get into podcasting because people was like, yo, you know, podcasting is the way to go. And it's like, hey, I think you can do it. And I was like, I don't know. I see. One day I just had my phone. I did some research and I downloaded this app called Anchor on my phone. And I just used like regular ear pods.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I did my first few, just like that. And then I was like, you know what? I want it to sound a little better. So I start calling, like finding out about different microphones. And bro, once I got this mic, everything took off. It was like, yo, now all I got to do is put me a template together so I can, you know what I'm saying? You know, get people, you know, send the same template to everybody. So you don't have to just be asking, you know what I mean? Like you send the same template to their emails, their managers contact you or themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And they tell you, like, you know, most of the time people be like, yo, I'm glad you even asked me, because a lot of people don't even ask me to come and talk about what's going on in my life.
Truly.
So
And
yeah,
being
bro.
genuine, someone genuine too.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Everything has always been organic, you know what I'm saying? And you know, most people care about, you know, more than anything when it comes to podcasting, they care about the sound. You know what I'm saying? We sound good. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's what they care about, because they want to be able to hear you. They want to be able to listen to everything you're saying without any problems. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, it was just a blessing in disguise. You know what I mean? Because of the people I met.
So let me ask you this. And so when you came up with your podcast, did you have an idea of what you wanted to talk about, or was it like, or how did that come about?
Well, first time, I was supposed to have a co-host, and we were supposed to be talking about just everything hip hop. It was just going to be a hip hop podcast. We were going to talk about everything hip hop. It went from me having a co-host to me doing it by myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So once that happened, I was like, man, I don't want to just be in a box per se, like just talk about music and music only. I want to be able to talk to everybody. And I was like, and I want to be able to interview people. So I took a shot in the dark, and I said, let me hit up some of these, you know, these actors and comedians and stuff that's in the house, like the rest of us were. You know what I'm saying? So when that happened, I was emailing people, you know, on IG. They was getting right back, and they was like, yo, like, they was like, yo, like, you want me to be on the pod? Yeah, I'm with it. Like, let's talk. Because that's all people could do at that time anyway, was talk. You know what I'm saying? Nobody could go outside for real. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, yo, let's just talk. So when that happened, I'm like, all right. So I think I had like a battle rapper on. I had like 2 battle rappers. I had one of my homeboys that does he's a content creator as well, and he does like music. Then I had Omar. And then after Omar, everything just started opening up. Like the floodgates, as far as like the people that were hitting me up, like, yeah, like, I'm with it. Let's get me booked in. So that's how it's been. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but that's exactly how things went. And then I did a few on IG at first. You know what I'm saying? So I was on IG at first, and I did a couple on there, and I was like, man, I don't really like IG's platform, because anything can, you know what I mean? Like, you might be talking and then something happen. You might lose that whole conversation. Like, so that's when I was like, you know what, I just gotta get my own thing and do it that way. And I've been doing it that way, you know what I'm saying, ever since, bro. Like, and then I started, you know, entering in on Facebook groups that were for podcasting. I met a guy that lives in Massachusetts, took me under his wing, an older guy that's like my mentor now, and he helped me with all of my video. And he reached out to me because, like I said, bro, all it takes is one person to hear you. He heard, you know what I'm saying, my podcasting, and he seen the people that I had. Like, he's like, this dude, and he started asking me, like, how long you been doing it? I'm like, bro, I just started. And it just, you know what I'm saying, it took off like that. Now I've known him for almost, you know what I'm saying, almost a year, and he's been helping me with like, so my YouTube videos, he helps me with those. My audio, I just take my audio and I upload it to the one platform, and then they disperse it among the other 9 or 10 platforms, you know what I'm saying, that go through them. So yeah, bro. I mean, it's different platforms that people can use. Some people use StreamYard, some people use, and then another thing too, I told them I didn't want to do mine live, because sometimes when you do it live, anything can happen and you can't fix the problem. You know what I'm saying? If something were to happen with ours, I could stop the stream and then restart it, and then I could edit the audio portion, and then, you know what I'm saying, on the other side, my mentor, he can edit the video where it don't even see, you can't even tell that something happened.
Okay.
So it's just, you know what I'm saying, I just did my stuff a little different. And then I'll tell you another thing, bro. I ended up getting a whole bunch of contacts too, like from this, just from people that I've met. You know what I'm saying? Like I got people, you know, I got ways to contact guys that's really out here doing podcasting. You know what I'm saying? Like big names. I got ways to contact them now. And I'm just saving it, bro, for the right time to reach out and say, listen, I'm doing this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people it's an honor for me to talk to you about what you got going on in your life. And, you know, maybe I can, you know what I'm saying, it can help me too, just by listening. So for sure. Wow. So who are some of the comedians and actors you look up to, bro?
You can't see it right here, but on my vision board up there, I got Kevin Hart, and I got Dave Chappelle, and Cat Williams. He's not up there, but I like him. And Kevin Hart, just because I like him as a person, just everything that he stands for, the positivity, the like, that man is an engine. He don't never stop making something happen or whatever. This dude is up here talking about financial literacy. Like, he ain't got no degree in no financial type field or whatever, but It's like, wow. Right. And Dave Chappelle, he's just that heady guy. Like, he's intelligent, but he's also able to be relatable at the same time, and fearless out there. Cat Williams, he's just that dude. I like Cat.
A funny cat. Yeah, he a funny dude. He a funny dude.
Funny.
What about as far as actors though?
Actors, I would say right now, Sam Jackson. I always liked him, especially as the dancing crackhead and stuff, like Double Fever and Pulp Fiction. That was one of the. I had this. What was it? Showcase in class when I was in Atlanta, and we had a scene on Pulp Fiction, and I was Jules, and I was just like, "Dog, this shit is crazy. It's funny as hell." So, Sam, and for real, I think that's about it right now. No, yeah, that's about it. I don't really like. Like even I guess some younger comedians that's in the game right now. Like, I like Carlos Miller. He's hilarious. Barry Brewer, but I try not to watch other comedians just because I'm like, I don't want to say, oh, this dude is so great, I can't do that or whatever. And I went to the club last night, and to the comedy club, and one dude, we got together. We was on stage at the same show about 3 months ago, and I said this one joke, and I hadn't been back out there since then. And when I went back last night, I hear him saying something totally similar. Like, what the hell? Yeah. Hold up.
Right.
But I gave him the benefit of the doubt, but I'm still like, oh wow, that's crazy.
And that happens.
Well, how did you handle that? Because as a rapper, have you ever heard anybody say something similar to your line?
Of course, and I'm pretty sure people have heard, like, they say that I said something similar to what they said. But I think comedy is a little different. Like in rapping, it can just happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, unless you actually are paying attention to somebody and you just, you know what I'm saying, like purposely just trying to flip what they're saying. But
Yeah.
in comedy, it's almost like, bro, if you seen me on stage, you know who said that, but because you were up and coming guy, you know what I'm saying? Like he might have just like, well, let me go ahead and
snatch that off.
Borrow that, you know what I'm saying? But make it mine.
Mm-hmm. Hey, but it wasn't.
It happens all the time, bro. I think a comic was telling me that, like, it happens like all the time for real, like in different situations. Like you just never know. You could say something
Mm-hmm.
and next thing you know, bro, like somebody might take, you know, it just happened, bro, that somebody might take it, they might not. You know, are you familiar with a comedian named Ken Boyd out of Houston?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. He's somebody that's cool too. He's on Facebook. You know, if I was you, like, he real cool people. Like, if I was you up and coming, like, send him a message on the book or on IG. His name is Ken Boyd. He real cool. I did an interview with him too. He's super cool.
Okay.
Funny. He's super funny, and like he's been around for a while, but like he's still trying to get his name out. You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna ask you that too. So, you know, you've been on stage at like open mics and stuff like that. Like what are some of the things that you've done so far?
Like just pretty much just all open mics, just walk up and go in there and just show out or whatever. So like at this one show that I had that was my favorite so far, that caused me to step out of my comfort zone all the way, was at this bar, white bar, and no other comedian showed up. It was just me and the host of the show and his boy. So it was just us three, and it was like 50 people in the crowd. Most people I didn't ever had. And he's like, yeah, man, well, shoot, let's just go ahead and make this a show. Let's go ahead, just headliner, featured, opening act, do it like that or whatever. And I was the opening act. And it was like, and I had the people responding to me. They was laughing and everything. I was like, oh, hell yeah, this is cool. This is cool. So that was it. But like I said, it's from what you know about me, like, can you see me being a comedian, being up on stage like that, having that personality? So
yeah, like, right, because for me, you're a little more reserved.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, being on stage and stuff like that, that's cool. That's dope.
Exactly.
For sure. Do you currently have what's up?
And I think it's another. I said, you asked me about the comedians earlier, and Eddie Murphy, he's also up there, and I got Eddie Murphy on there because he's an Aries and I'm an Aries also. So we had that similar personality that's more reserved, but when you get on stage, it's like, wow,
yeah,
there. So it's like that's a inspiration to me. Like, okay, this is possible.
Right. I'm gonna put you on the spot real quick, right? How you feel, and you don't have to be long-winded about it, you know what I'm saying? But how you feel about Bill Cosby being, you know, let free?
Oh, he should have been let free. He shouldn't have never went in, because I'm like, I didn't really follow the case, so I don't know. I'm just talking shit. So they never said. I don't think that he ever admitted to doing that or whatever. And it was like, this was so friggin' long ago. I'm like, they just trying to.
I mean, he's 80, what?
Really?
5?
80 dead almost. It's crazy.
He's 80 something years old. He can't see. He's not gonna be able to, you know. Things were, from what I've heard, been told, things were different back then, as far as, you know, how men and women partied and stuff like that. And what I was told was they used a lot of that. A lot of them used a lot of the, you know, Quaaludes and stuff like that in their drinks, and it was like a normal thing.
Definitely.
Just like before crack or cocaine, people was using cocaine like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't like as deadly as it is now. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't do it like OD on it, you know what I'm saying? But if you were just doing it on a like back then, people was just doing it. That's what I was told. But that's cool. Just wanted to know how you feel on that.
They made Scarface. That was even one of the most popular lines. Give her a Quaalude, she love me in the morning.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
It's like, that was the culture. But honestly, I'm not even political like that. So
me neither. So facts. Okay. A couple more questions, bro. Right now, you have any projects that you currently working on, or what's your next steps that you working towards your goal?
So right now I am working on a book, and it has nothing to do with comedy really, but just about overcoming obstacles in life and just becoming that great person that we all trying to be, living victory. Word. It's called Victorious, and just getting. I wrote a lot of stuff during the pandemic and starting to put it together now and different things. So that I don't have a date for when that's going to come out, but that is something to look out for. And other than that, just feeding more content, more and more content.
Word, that's what's up, bro. Well, you know what I'm saying? I want to appreciate, show my appreciation that, you know what I'm saying, that you came on. I appreciate you coming on and, telling everybody about your story, what you're working on. You know what I'm saying? Lastly, man, give everybody your social media, how they can contact you, email address, all of that. The floor is yours, bro.
Definitely. Well, you can reach me on Instagram. My username is K1NG_Wayne. That's that. And then also on TikTok, my name is Wayne Flake Jr. on TikTok. You can find me there. And also, if you want to reach out to me, email just donflake@yahoo.com. And let's make today a great day and the rest of the year even better.
Word. Y'all heard him, man. It's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Don Wayne Flake Jr., up and coming actor. You're going to see him on the big screen. You're going to see him on stage, you know what I'm saying, soon, near you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody make sure you be on the lookout for my guy. It's Happy Hour with Lito. Bro, thanks again. And we out.